Captain Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
I told you, Chud, I knew you ain't gonna get away with it. All that trying to pop somebody, then thinking you was gonna graze yourself and get off, that wasn't gonna work. Them people told you to leave this alone, man. And what you do, you want to go out and get more clout, so now you got what you asking for. They didn't put you somewhere where they can monitor you, and you ain't got to worry about calling no more innocent people on the street the N-word. Now they sending you to a place where you can call everybody the N-word and see what happened to you up in there. So we're going to get to this content by Trap Lord Ross. He going to cover it. We going to put our input on it, and we going to talk about Chud being arrested. Why are you so happy, Rock? I'm not happy. We just doing content. Let's get to it.
Chud the Builder has just been charged with attempted murder. Okay, I rushed home to record this video because, look, this is the first day I chose to speak about this guy, and I made one video, and before I'd even uploaded it, he'd shot somebody, and now, within a few hours, he's now being charged with attempted murder for the shooting at the courthouse, okay? So this is the news. It says Clarksville, Tennessee, a man who goes by Chud the Builder and live stream himself saying racially derogatory statements to black people in public settings was arrested and charged with attempted murder after a shooting outside the Tennessee courthouse on Wednesday, okay? Dalton Etherly, 28, and an unidentified man were involved in a confrontation that resulted in gunfire. DA Robert J. Nash said in a statement, but Nash wouldn't say why Etherly was at that courthouse in Clarksville, what he was doing, or
he was there so he can start some drama. That's what Chud was there. I don't know what the other dude was. He probably was fighting a parking ticket or something, but Chud was there specifically for what he done.
Prompted the confrontation. You know it was going to be some fuckery. Police didn't provide the race of the other man. Could probably make a guess what this clown be getting up to. However, a witness who said she saw him loaded into an ambulance, described him as black. Both men were transported to hospitals for medical treatment and were stable, and the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office confirmed that Etherly was being held at the Montgomery County Jail until bond can be set at an arraignment hearing, and the County Sheriff's Office confirmed that as well. Etherly was also charged with employing a firearm during a dangerous felony, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. He might be cooked, okay? I'm waiting for footage of this to come out, because this guy be streaming everything. Jacob Fendley, an attorney listed in court records as representing Etherly in a separate harassment case from November, didn't immediately return a phone message. And Claire Martin, who works in an attorney's office across the street from the courthouse, said Etherly is well-known in the Clarksville area for antagonizing people to see what he can get them to do. She said he yells racial slurs at people while filming them.
That's all they need. They got enough evidence right there to get him with an attempt, plus the little text message that he put on Twitter, on X. What he said he was waiting to use his pistol. Well, he was waiting to see somebody laid out in the street. So they got all the evidence they need.
He's not a contributing member of society. Summed it up very well, to be honest with you guys. So here is the TV news report. There's a couple of these, all right? But basically, this is him getting charged with attempted murder, and then I'll play you the breakdown of the actual incident.
To tell you about the social media influencer known as Chud the Builder is now facing an attempted murder charge after a shooting today outside the Montgomery County Courthouse. Deputies say Dalton Etherly, better known as social media as Chud the Builder, was involved in a fight leading to gunfire. Both men were hospitalized. Breaking news, deputies just arrested Etherly, charging him with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Tonight, he's being held in the Montgomery County Jail.
Little Dirk update, the trial has been...
Oopsie daisy, it was the Montgomery County Jail. Okay, so this was the reporting on the shooting just after it happened.
Thank you, Tora. We are continuing to follow breaking news tonight. A shooting outside a courthouse in Montgomery County involving a lot.
He looked like the man from the cigarette pack commercials. He like either the dude from the cigarette pack commercials or one of them old, what's that dude name, man? He used to drive the Ferrari. Magnum PI. He look like one of them guys, man. Let's get back to this.
Live streamer. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 5. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. We are hearing from multiple people who were injured. Now, this photo from our news partners at Clarksville Now show multiple agencies on scene working to investigate what happened. News 2's Alicia Wimberly is live there now. Alicia, what can you tell us about the incident so far?
Yeah, Bob and Haley, I'm actually standing outside of the Montgomery County Courthouse.
Ooh, she's so fine. I wonder if she was there when the shooting erupted. If she was there, I would have put my cape on and dived on top of her and saved her life.
Where just a few hours ago, an altercation between two men led to a shooting. Deputies with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, along with Clarksville Police, rushed here to the scene after hearing reports of a shooting. Now, according to District Attorney General Robert Nash, we're learning the confrontation involved Dalton Etherly, a social media personality known as Chud the Builder. While we're still not sure what exactly started the conflict, both men sustained gunshot wounds.
Not the Chud cowboy hat on the ground, bro. That's iconic, man. Bro, what the hell?
I would have picked that up and sold it. Some white person would have bought it for a whole lot of money.
It's an iconic pick from the news, man.
What exactly started the conflict? Both men sustained gunshot wounds from the incident. Etherly himself was hauled away on a stretcher. One man was transported to Vanderbilt of Clarksville Hospital for treatment. The second was transported by Life Flight to Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville. We do know both men right now are in stable condition. Police say there is no ongoing threat to the public. Now, according to court records, Etherly was actually due in court today for a civil case against a debt collection company.
So he was going to the courthouse with a pistol? He went to the courthouse with a pistol. How he was going to get that in? And let's see, what was he going to court for? He owed somebody some money. He was in debt, so he was broke too. Let's go check this out.
There is no ongoing threat to the public. Now, according to court records, Etherly was actually due in court today for a civil case against a debt collection company. But Bob and Haley, as far as the incident goes right here, police say they are still investigating.
Now, I think I might have just found footage of the incident, folks. I think 51 minutes ago, someone's posted some footage.
All right, well, let's check it out. Let's get to it. If not, I'm going to go check it out somewhere else. Let's hurry up and get to it.
That looks like it could be the incident. Now, for the record, I think this might be the aftermath of the incident. It looks like the authorities are involved, and it looks like somebody's being slammed to the ground and people with guns are running in. Just for the record, for the sake of YouTube, all right, trigger warning, this is going to show the aftermath of an incident, but as far as I'm aware, this isn't going to show anyone getting shot or injured. This is just the big scuffle that was going down in the aftermath. But I'm going to show you this footage right now, okay? And I ain't seen this nowhere. Someone getting slammed to the ground.
Oh, that was Chud. That's why his hat was over there.
Right. And they fighting, they wrestling. I don't know if that's Chud or if that's the other guy or if that's some security. They're getting separated from each other there. And in a minute, you're going to see some big dogs with guns coming in. It looks like Chud's hat on the ground over there as we saw.
Yeah, that's Chud. Who else you thought it was?
Right. Is he running to get the hat? No, he's doing something else. Okay. So it seems to me this is likely after the shooting took place. I wouldn't imagine him shooting with these cops around. These guys got guns. This guy's looking like he got a big stick. A couple guys looking like they got. This guy looks like he could be holding a rifle or something. But it's a pretty crazy scene, all right? So it looked like we kind of see them scuffling here in the middle. And I don't know if the guy on the left, the initial guy that's getting slammed, might be Chud. The cowboy.
Man, who else you think it is? It's Chud. All right, let me go over here and see if Flacco covered this, man. Let's go see. Poetic Flacco. Let's see, did he cover this? Yep. Here we go.
Chud has officially been arrested and charged. And even the legal experts are saying he's beyond cooked. No more than 7 days ago, this idiot Chud confessed to a premeditated crime. He came on his Twitter mad as hell that those black guys confronted him at the gas station and made him look like a punk and a coward. He came on Twitter with rage and he told the world that the series finale to his clout chasing
this gonna be the text message right here that screw him over if this goes to trial. This letter right here.
Expedition where he goes around calling black people the N-word is going to end with a black person being dead on the pavement and black people rioting while he walks free. Stay tuned. And he almost executed that plan down to a T. He got into an altercation with a brother that he antagonized. He shot the brother trying to kill the brother, but the brother survived. So the plan didn't work in that regard because the brother actually survived. Secondly, you not walking free, my brother. Chud is currently in jail on some very serious charges.
And this morning, we're getting new details and video in the case of the controversial man known online as Chud the Builder.
Well, Chud the Builder, you smoking hot. All right, we didn't already seen the clipping on Chud. Matter of fact, let's just let it play. They might say something different.
Wednesday shooting outside the Montgomery County Courthouse. Jaxie Pigeon is live in Clarksville following that case. Hi, Jaxie.
Hey, Jaxie.
Kendall, we're learning more about the timeline surrounding Wednesday morning's shooting. Investigators say 2 men were shot after a fight outside the Montgomery County Courthouse. Both men were hurt and taken to the hospital, but are...
All right, so we never got to the point. Did Chud... We already know Chud shot the other dude, but did the other dude shoot Chud or did Chud shoot himself? I haven't seen nowhere on here. They never said anything about the other guy. We don't know if he fired a weapon. It's just saying 2 people got shot. Did they shoot each other or did Chud shoot himself?
Expected to survive.
Chud shoot himself.
Court records show Etherly was scheduled for a civil debt appearance that morning in Montgomery County. That's Dalton Etherly, also known as Chud the Builder. It's not clear if he actually attended that hearing. Authorities say the shooting happened later that afternoon after a separate encounter outside the courthouse turned physical and escalated into gunfire. Deputies say they're still working to determine what sparked the incident. Now, this is the mugshot.
He must have got hit. The other dude must have hit him. I don't see how he could... How would he shoot himself in the arm unless he would shoot through his jacket or something, or, you know, trying to cover it up and shoot through the... I don't know. I don't understand how that happened.
Just obtained by News 2 of Dalton Etherly. He's charged with attempted murder, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and employing a firearm during a dangerous felony. He remains in custody at the Montgomery County Jail awaiting...
Chud, they gonna turn your butt to mud.
Arraignment, and the entire courthouse complex remains closed as detectives continue their investigation here. Live in Clarksville, Jaxie Pigeon, News 2.
Chud is officially an unemployed, deadbeat father with a criminal record this high and a future felon. All the things he project onto black folks. Look at God. Ain't God good, people? Look at God. Now he's sitting in that cell. And I bet you he ain't coming out for showers, man. Oh, they waiting on you, Chud.
Nah, they not gonna do nothing to him. The group of people that he's going to, I would just clown and Chud. They're gonna turn your backside to mud. But he gonna be a perfect candidate. He might go up in there and be the leader if he could go in there with the same act.
Now, there's a couple of mitigating factors that have led to Chud being charged with attempted murder. Now, a lot of people thought he was gonna walk free because the dude punched him first. No.
I know Chud's sitting up in there waiting for a riot to go down. I know he's saying he's waiting, he's calling home. Anything happened yet? Chud, nobody cares, man. The plan that you was doing all this mission to please, it didn't work. Now, how is he going to get his money off his GoFundMe?
Tennessee has very specific language when it comes to self-defense. One of those language being, you have to meet them with equal force. That's the first thing. Second thing being, you cannot antagonize somebody in Tennessee and still claim self-defense. Now, the other factors here is Chud attacked and violated an Army vet with PTSD. Now, this is not somebody who's faking PTSD. He's pretty open and pretty vocal and has a long documented history with PTSD.
Yes, this is my favorite filter. No, I don't like cats. I just think the filter is that.
Man, I thought he had on a blonde wig at first. I was about to say, Chubb, you did a good job. Coming on here playing like he's somebody's mama.
Anyway, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, a plumber came to my apartment today, banging on the door like he was police. I got PTSD. I've been arrested at this residence too many times.
He also receives disability from the military, so he is confirmed with actual diagnosed PTSD. You know how Chud would have known this? Well, because he told Chud. And you know how we know this? Well, Chud told the police this at the scene, as if that would help his case. So Chud told the police, he walked up to the veteran. The veteran told him, hey, man, I got PTSD. According to Chud himself, the veteran told him, please don't call me the N-word. Please don't say I'm chimping out.
Chud, you are done. Wait. Hold up. So this dude knew who Chud was when he seen him already. Let's go check this out.
He walked up to the veteran. The veteran told him, hey, man, I got PTSD. According to Chud himself, the veteran told him, please don't call me the N-word. Please don't say I'm chimping out. Please, I got PTSD. And Chud thought it was a wise idea to further antagonize somebody who told him they got PTSD.
Walked past him, he was sitting on the corner. I walked up to him because they're pointing at me. They were laughing, they were pointing at me, and I said, "What's up, guys? How y'all doing?" I said, "Y'all like the new suit?" He said, "Walk away from me." I walked away from him. He came back up to me. He literally said, "I have PTSD. I feel like I'm in."
Pay attention to how Chud.
So everything, yeah, Chud, you didn't talk yourself into this one. With the letter on X, then we got the veteran who said on his video he got PTSD, and then he told you that he had PTSD. You probably didn't know that he made a video stating that. Everything that he's saying coming out clean, making you look like you are the aggressor, even though we know you were. They just got to prove it. Any witness come out, you're done, Chud. Attempted murder, we're not going to see you for a long time.
Liberally stops before he says, "I got PTSD. I feel like I'm in danger. Please stop doing what you're doing." But Chud stops before he says that because Chud understands, hold on, no. I can't admit to that, but it's too late, Chud. We know what you're about to say. All right, we know what you were going to say. You were going to say, he told you, "I got PTSD. I feel like I'm in danger. Please stop." But you didn't stop, though, right? You continue to aggravate him and antagonize him to get a reaction.
He said, "Walk away from me." I walked away from him. He came back up to me. He literally said, "I have PTSD. I feel like I'm in." He said, "You start saying all that chimp out shit to me."
Oh, yeah, you stopped. You was about to say exactly what he said. You making this up on your own if you say all this chimped out stuff to me.
I'm gonna hit you. He hit me, started wailing on me, even after I had to defend myself by shooting him.
Oh, yeah, you done, Chuck. Anyway, man, y'all can go to Poetic Flacco's page and also the Trap Lord Ross and watch the rest of that. Chud has been charged with attempted murder. He's done. All this for internet fame, internet clout. We see it every day. We see it all day. We see it all day where guys get on here, just do some of the wildest things, say some of the craziest stuff for clout. They go viral. They try to repeat it over and over again until one day it's not working no more. So they take it to the next level, to the next height, and then they find themselves in situations like this in jail. Y'all go to my new YouTube channel, Compton Rick Rock Body Cam. Link will be in the description. I catch all of y'all on the next one. Leave y'all thoughts. Let me know what y'all think. Is some of y'all excited to see Chud in jail charged with this? A problem off the street? I'll do some of y'all want to see Chud free. I want to know who I got following me. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I catch all of y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.